As the field forms once again. Behind that beautiful Lucas Oil pace truck, the lights will be going down the field set. Coming to green out of turn number 4. Unfortunately, that car number 14E, the Nixon Nightmare, Kyle Bellum, not able to make the repairs as we will get ready to go green flag racing. Bellum still working over in the work area. If we don't get any laps completed, he will be able to rejoin the field. As the lights down, field set, coming to green out of 4. It's the 14 of Randy Martin, the 98P. The monster, Miles Paulus, in row number 1. Benson, Ramey, row 2. Looking for green, out of 4. It's waving. We're racing with the Powri Ozark 360s here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Down into turns number 1 and 2. Paulus going to pull a little crossover, but Martin up on the high side, setting sail down the back straightaway. It's Randy Martin, Miles Paulus, Gunnar Ramey now up to 3rd. Paulus with a push off of 4. That's going to open up the door. Ramey now right there, going to shoot to the inside. Garrett Benson up into the 4 spot as Chase Porter rounding out the top 5. Car number 99D of Tucker Daly off the racing surface. He's going to watch the rest of this one from the infield. 4 cars separating for the field. It's the 14 of Randy Martin, the 98P of Miles Paulus, the 21 of Gunnar Ramey, the 2B Garrett Benson, and the 2 of Chase Porter, your top 5. 73 of Samuel Wagner, 77 of Jack Wagner, and the 5T of James Turnbull rounding out the field. Laps starting to tick away. Battle for the runner-up spot. The monster, Miles Paulus, has it. The 21, Gunnar Ramey wants it. Ramey pulling down to the low line in the Terry Dukes car number 21. Impact signs, awnings and wraps on the side. Ramey flat-footing it to the low line, but Paulus holding steady, high side hustling here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Both those drivers setting their sights on that car number 14, the Hall of Famer himself, Randy Martin out front, setting sail. Martin, your leader. That time by, he had about a 1.5 seconds separation from the 98P, the monster Miles Paulus, because Paulus has his hands roll with the 21 of Gunnar Ramey. Ramey with a little bit of a short slide in 1 and 2. Didn't quite work. We stay single file up around the top side of Lucas Oil Speedway. Problems, though, for the 77, the gentleman Jack Wagner. He's going to pull that car down into the infield. A little bit of attrition taking a toll here at Lucas Oil as lap traffic may come into play here momentarily as Randy Martin setting a blistering pace around this speedy venue here tonight at Lucas Oil, the Diamond of the Dirt Tracks, for a reason. Martin out front. Paulus still sitting 2nd. Ramey running 3rd. Benson to 4th as Porter rounding out the top 5. Off track goes the 73 of Samuel Wagner. He's going to pull down into the infield, so that's going to move up. James Turnbull up into the 6th position as lap traffic may be coming into play. Cross flags that time by halfway through. Randy Martin leading, Miles Paulus 2nd, Gunnar Ramey 3rd, Garrett Benson 4th, Chase Porter rounding out the top 5. James Turnbull trying to stay on the lead lap as Paulus starting to cut into that lead ever so slightly. This time by less than 0.5 seconds at the line as Martin kind of pinned back behind the back marker of Turnbull. Everybody taking it topside. Exit of 4. Turnbull going a lap down. 3-car battle for the lead. A little bit shaping up with Martin, Paulus, and Ramey kind of moving away from the 2B of Benson and the 2 of Porter. Laps continuing to tick away at a rapid rate. 13 down that time by as Paulus a little bit of a slip on the exit of 2. Ramey starting to cut into the runner-up spot ever so slightly. Martin, Paulus, Ramey, Benson, Porter, and Turnbull all inside the top 6. Miles Paulus, Ozark Barge and Dock trying to run down Randy Martin in the 14. He is there on his tail tank into 1. He's going to pull a slider. Martin going to try to cross him back over. Not quite there. New leader down the back straightaway. It's Miles Paulus. Now he's going to shut the door. Exit of 4. Here comes Gunnar Ramey in car number 21. 16 laps in the books this time by. We're battling for 2nd and 3rd between the 14 of Randy Martin and the 21 of Gunnar Ramey. Ramey is right there on the tail tank as Miles Paulus starting to pull away from the field ever so slightly. Now Paulus with a 1.106 second advantage over that car number 14 of Randy Martin. Randy Martin, though, having his hands full, the 21 of Gunnar Ramey, all in his rearview mirror as they come down the front stretch. Ramey now to the inside, letting it slide up the racetrack. Martin pulling it back down to the low line. He's now going to slide him into turns number 3 and 4. Ramey going to try to cross him back over. Ramey with the crossover, taking the position. 1 lap remains. White flag waves for that car number 90, AP the Monster. Miles Paulus down the back chute, through 3 and out of 4. The first career Powri Ozark 360 winner. It's the Monster, Miles Paulus. Second place belongs to the 21 of Gunnar Ramey. Third place, the 14 of Randy Martin. Finishing in 4th will be the 2B of Garrett Benson, as the 2 of Chase Porter rounds out the top 5 unofficially. So how about it, race fans? The first ever Powri Ozark 360 Sprint feature winner, that belongs to car number 90 AP, the Monster, Miles Paulus, getting it done here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway.